Hi, welcome to The Angry Show. I'm here in Dallas, Texas in Dealey Plaza at the JFK Memorial site where, right over there, John F. Kennedy was basically murdered, assassinated, and destroyed in front of a viewing nation. Now, I hate to say I've been a fan, but I've been a follower of the JFK assassination my entire life. As a kid, I've always found it, as I'm sure everybody goes through that phase, but I kind of never got out of that phase. I've always been a huge skeptic, obviously, and I thought that I knew just about everything there is to know, but upon arriving here, we bumped into a swindler named Miguel. He does tours here. He's been doing them for about 15 years, and he had a lot more to say and say it in a lot better way than I do. So instead of my fat face being in this camera for the entire time that we're out here in Dealey Plaza, I let Miguel tell the story. Right now where we're standing is, this is actually where the Zapruder film was shot. Right here, he set his camera up here, shot right down there, and you see that X right there. That's where our president had his head blown off, unfortunately. So, welcome to The Angry Show. Like I said, we're here in Dallas, Texas. This is where it all happened, and take it away, Miguel.
See the first column of witness right there?
Yeah.
See the second row from the top and squirming on the end?
Yeah.
That would be the correct window that Lee Harvey Oswald was allegedly in. Keyword would be what?
I love the allegedly.
We're working together now. Gentlemen, look behind you. See that's Main Street over there?
Yeah.
That's Main Street going this way. The motorcade was going this way on Main Street, guys, but he got to Houston, and instead of makes a right-hand turn, it comes over to Elm. When the car makes a right-hand turn, you may have heard of a man by the name of Lyndon Baines Johnson.
I have.
I want to be president too. He changed the route that morning. LBJ said it was easy to get onto the freeway. Everything you see here, guys, has been here since 1940. This is what they call as a WPA work project. All of this used to be the Trinity River, and every time it would rain, it flooded all of downtown Dallas. So the city of Dallas came on the plan, they moved the river from here to the other side of the bridge over there. It took them over 700 days working 24 hours a day. Mainly built by Masons who hated Kennedy too. We got Johnson, we got Mason, hey Kennedy. You know, it only gets better. See this concrete column down there? See the concrete column I'm pointing right there? But the number one gunshot, guys, is actually going to hit on Main Street. Fragments from that column are going to fly off and hit James Tegg. James Tegg been the number one person wounded that day. It's going to be kind of hard for the same bullet to go from Main Street guy back over the Elm Street and hit the president. I've just explained to you in an intelligent way that there's no magic bullet to kill. This guy, you see this exit street right here? Yeah. This destination was the number one shot at the president. This is actually the shot that hit the president back in Cologne after he lunged it forward. Now, 52 years ago, everything out here is younger. I'm younger. 52 years ago, guys, you want to believe what the Warren Commission is saying? You probably shouldn't, because the Warren Commission has not been telling you the truth. Case in point. See these two light poles right here? This one and that one right? Well, gentlemen, 4 years ago, they repaved the street. They took the X's out. 4 years ago, we put the X's back, all 3 X's back in. See, gentlemen? There should be another X in between the two light poles. This is the shot that went through the president's shoulder and actually hits John Connally, the governor. John Connally, being the governor time, will be overheard saying, they're gonna kill us all. Who in the heck are they? Why you say they? They's a pretty powerful word, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly, John Connally, you need to talk to Lyndon Baines Johnson. See, LBJ arranged for the president to ride, arranged for John Connally to ride with the president. LBJ changed the president's route. He arranged for John Connally to ride with the president. Does anybody here think LBJ may have a plan for the day? This is where you come from all over the world. You see the last X right down the street right there? This designates the fatal shot. Gentlemen, it's about 12 yards between that light pole and that last X, guys. 12 yards. Remember, Lee Harvey Oswald Leslie has a bolt action rifle. With a bolt action rifle, you have to cock, aim, and hit a target. But the target also has to be what? Talking us doing what?
Moving.
Now we're working together, guys. We're working together now. Yes, sir, we're working together. On the 6th floor, they found on top of the old county jail, and then they found behind the most infiltrated called the grass of what? That's it. Gentlemen, come on, since you got a camera. This year, if you hear about smoke coming from behind the fence, a man gonna be seen by the fence, a man gonna be seen catching a train from behind the fence. This way you hear about smoke coming from behind the fence, a man gonna be seen by the fence, a man gonna be seen catching a train from behind the fence. Big hit somebody behind the picket fence that day. Guys behind the picket fence that day, they were over like 4 hobos back here drinking, having a good time. But how many hobos you know got on suits and ties and made a canal?
Not too
Not
many.
a bad day for a hobo. One of your hobos is a man by the name of Charles Harrison. This would be Woody Harrelson's father, the actor for Cheers. Right, told you that was great. Charles Harrison, a big time hitman, but he actually died in a Colorado federal prison, gentlemen, for killing a judge out of San Antonio, Texas. But when questioned about what he's doing that day, he claims he cannot remember. I used to have selective memory early in my marriage, but my wife does not allow me to have it anymore because she said I've overused it, but just remember one thing. Zoom in on the edge. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Let's go talk about a man by the name of Lee Harvey Oswald. He's not the brightest star in the sky. Red building, the red roof right there. Before you hear about a man by the name of Lee Bowers. Lee Bowers worked for the railroad for 22 years. He did not miss not one day working for 22 years. He comes to work, he sees all this activity going on behind the picket fence. He goes to court, he testifies about what he has seen, but he suddenly died of heart failure 2 weeks later. We all know driving back and forth to court is so stressful, right? Yeah. Ever heard of a man by the name of Abraham Zapruder?
Yep.
He's the man filming the president. Jim, right here on that white lens where they made the blue shirt in, that's where Mr. Bruder's standing. See, Mr. Bruder owns a dress shop in that corner over there, corner building. Well, let's take a picture on the side. He comes out, he sets his camera up high right there, because see, he was anticipating the car's gonna go down Main Street. But when Lyndon Baines Johnson changed the motor key route, he suddenly becomes a famous man. We know by now LBJ wants to be what? President. We're working together now. You might want to zoom in on that window from here. The one with the box. Yeah, you can't be all this out here, but... Gentlemen, let's talk about Lee Harvey Oswald. It's safe to say, this is not the brightest star in the sky. Here's a man that gives up everything he got to go to Russia. Very few of my friends do that, you know what I'm saying? He always goes to Russia, comes back, but somehow he can get a job in the old school book depository, gentlemen, less than 60 days before the president's coming to town. On the day of the president's assassination, he's going to come to work and be told to go to the Texas movie to meet somebody, too. You see the building with the big cloud over there, look like a tornado cloud? Red, white building. That would be the area of town they call Oak Cliff. This is where Lee Harvey Oswald stayed at. This is also where Officer Tips killed at. This is also where the Texas movie is located at, gentlemen. The Dallas Police Department are able to pick out one man inside of one movie theater, guys, in big old Dallas, Texas, which has more than one movie theater in 1963 in less than 70 minutes. Go figure. They're able to bring him out, they bring back your old County Joe, it's right there. See the building right there? That's where Leon stayed in custody for 3 days. He may have stayed there for one more day. Third day, not a good day. Because on the third day, they try to move from the county jail. You see that white building 2 blocks over on the left-hand side of that, gentlemen? To the old city jail to officially charge the man with killing Officer Tippett. See, killing our president was not a federal offense in the state of Texas at the time. What state are we in right now?
Texas.
That's why they call it Texas country, too. When the process is going downstairs, see red over in the middle right there? That's where Lee Harvey Oswald was a small intervention by a man by the name of Jack Rubenstein, but Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby goes into a basement full of all the police in the world. He pulls a gun, he shoots a gun, but he does not get shot. In what state are we in right now?
Texas.
Everybody got a gun but me, but I'm okay with that. I ain't mad at nobody, though. Jim, I believe personally, the president's killed by the mob and CIA, not by Lee Harvey Oswald. One, we're not very happy with the whole Kennedy family. Joseph Kennedy was a big-time crook. Bobby Kennedy, big-time crazy. Because he kept messing with everybody with guns. And 3, John Kennedy probably liked this one woman just a little bit too much. Her name would be Norma Jean Baker. Norma Jean Baker's name would be Marilyn who?
Monroe.
And she's having an affair with things moving or not moving, but she's also having an affair with a man by the name of Samboa Giancarlo, head mafia man out of Chicago. www.jfk.org, guys, there's a web from inside the box. You can actually look at it and see the hole there 24 hours a day. Or just have a slow night, keep it on like my wife does. Jim, right there, the grassy knoll right there, there's a plaque over there that you might want to go read that contains part of the speech that Kenny's going to do that day at the World Trade Mart that had never been seen up until last year. Kenny came to Texas talking about equality. In what state?
Texas.
What year?
1963.
You ought to be able to figure out the rest about that. This is not going to be a great speech. Go around the building on the right-hand side, from that red building on the right-hand side, you will see the world's biggest outdoor Lego, which also doubles the JFK Memorial. But let me share something with you. You might want to get you some alcohol first. Don't blame it. Alcohol will help you accept it a whole lot better. Without alcohol, you don't go. With alcohol, you might be able to accept it. Free brochure, gotta let everybody know you're here. You tell everybody about the greatest tour guide in the world. That's what I do for a living, gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
I've always wanted to come to this location, and now being here and hearing everything Miguel had to say and actually seeing the Texas Book Depository building and actually standing here on the grassy knoll behind the fence where the alleged bullets were flying, the bullets that nobody has proof of being fired or even existing. But if you look at that little X, and it's a windy day here, so I hope you can hear me, but if you look at that little X on the road over there, right on Elm Street, get a nice big zoom on that. If you can see that, and you look where I'm standing, that would be, I could make that shot with any gun, any rifle, any pistol, anything, period. I could shoot that with a slingshot. And there's plenty of coverage, as you've seen in the old pictures. There was coverage back then as well from the vegetation. Wow, this kind of brings it all into focus. This is an easy ass shot. If I wanted to kill somebody, hang on, it's messing up my hair. This is an important show. If I wanted to kill somebody coming down this road, there's no better shot. Even these can sustain a rifle. Boom, I can hide behind it. I can crawl that way. I can crawl that way. I could have a car waiting right here and just leave. And nobody, I'm here right now. This is one of the most famous places in the world, and nobody's looking at me. Nobody knows I'm here except for you. It's crazy. And all these years later, since 1963, we're talking 50, however many years later, and there's groups of people here all over the place. Yes, it is a memorial, but there's people that still care. There's crowds gathered around the X. There's people over there looking at brochures. There's swindlers on the street giving them their opinions. There's people, old people, young people, all taking pictures. John F. Kennedy had that kind of effect on people. And the gruesomeness and of the actual event is unheard of in American history until 9/11. And even then, it's a completely different thing. So, I mean, it's really crazy being here. I've always wanted to come here. And there it is. I'm standing in the grassy knoll, probably where somebody killed the president. Texas Book Depository is right up there. The X on the street marks the spot. And people still care, and I still care. So, thank you for watching The Angry Show. I appreciate it. I'm Brandon Bishop here in Dallas, Texas, Daily Plaza, where it all happened with JFK. Thank you, Miguel, for basically doing the show for me. I didn't have to do nothing. I'm just doing this because I'm greedy and I want the airtime, but thank you very much, Miguel. Probably never see you again, but anyway. And yeah, just like that, I challenge you to come out here yourself. If you're able to get to Dallas, Texas, come out to this area and see it for yourself. And it brings everything, as a lifelong follower of the story, this really brings everything into focus, and see how easily plausible these things could have been. Now, once again, conspiracy theories, I don't know. I wasn't here, but I'm here now. And I wish the people that were here had this technology. I want to hand it over to the swindler behind me and wish them all the best of the luck. Hopefully these people know you have to pay them at the end. It's $20. I tipped an extra 10.
Back into the